Hello. Y'all, I was checking my hair first. And I have sneezed 4 times today. That's breaking the average that we have established. No. Okay. Hang on. I feel like the lighting in here... Well, I guess we set all this lighting up at the end of stream yesterday. Oh, do you want the rest of your food that I took so your sister couldn't eat it? There you go. Okay. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Okay. I always get nervous when I'm just like yapping away and no one has said anything and I'm like, hello? Considering that yesterday the mic just wasn't working, so. But hi. Hi to Mia. Hello to Sharn and Silly. And Calliope and Petrichor. I was trying to update my insurance. And TRICARE is stupid. Okay? I tried to like update it and it was like, do you have this one, or this one? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know that there were so many options. So I had to text James, but he's ignoring me. JK, he's in class, but you know. Same thing. Oh my god, is it ever, Petrichor? I'm gonna have to call and talk to them too about medicine stuff. Sharn with the 50 stream streak. Oh my god, don't look. And Emily with the 3. Thank you so much for the alert. You remember how they told me that the metformin that they were going to send was like really similar in ingredients to the one that I had been taking? Well, it might be similar in ingredients, but it is not similar in smell. If you've ever smelled a pet... This is so specific. If you have ever smelled a pet express their anal glands, it is a smell unlike any other in the world, and one that you won't soon forget. That is what my medicine smells like, and I have to take 3 of these I'm like, nope, absolutely not. Not doing it. I'm not taking... Nope, you can't make me. That smells like literal ass. Hi, Hammy, it's good to see you. Yeah. Yep. Hi. No. Okay. I just like watched my view count plummet. You guys didn't want to hear that? Why is that view count on? Okay. I fixed that. Hello. Hi. Hi, Half to Happy. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. There's streakers in chat. Don't look. Don't look. Hi. such a baby. All right. So I wasn't, honestly, my brain, I feel like, is just not working today. Like, at all. So I wasn't really sure, like, what to work on. I literally was sitting, you know what I did before stream? I uploaded all of December's VODs to YouTube. They're uploading still. So they're not live yet. And I also realized that evidently I never published November's. So if you get notifications from my YouTube, you're gonna get, like, hit with a ton. Sorry. When they're all private right now. I'm gonna make them public in one like fell swoop kind of thing. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. But yeah, I was sitting here uploading stuff and I could not think of what to work on. Now that I'm sitting here and talking, I was like, oh, I could work on my yellow cardigan. That's not something that you guys are voting on this week. So we could work on the cardigan. Oh gosh, Petrichor. I'm glad that it was when you finished work. Now go curl up or stretch out. I find for some people curling up in a ball, or I shouldn't even say some people, I find sometimes on my period, curling up in a ball is what I need to do, and other times I need to, like, stretch fully out. Hi Curious, finishing dishes. I do that all the time. I watch so many streams while I, like, do dishes or fold laundry or whatever. Oh, I keep my numbers off because they stress me out. But every once in a while, they turn back on. I don't know why. I don't know if, like, there's updates that happen or if there are, I don't know what happens. But I literally watched it go from 23 people to 13. And that's why I keep my numbers off, because that sort of stuff stresses me the heck out. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know that me saying that my medicine smells really bad made people leave. That's probably not why they left, but my brain is like, you overshared, shut up. My brain is a really interesting place. Girl. Oh, you can see her. I don't even need, you can see her. The camera angle. Is this? I feel like, nope. We were on the wrong setting. Maybe? Yeah, that's cool. That's yellow. We don't want yellow. That's what we were on. That's why everything looks funky. I think that's what we were doing. I think that looks okay. We've been messing with lighting a lot in here because I moved everything around and now I have to mess with lighting, which is stupid. So stupid. Why are you headbutting the mic when the mouse when my hand's not even there? Yeah. Hang on, let's see if we can, like, do it over here. I think I have to, like, be acting as though I'm doing something. Yeah. We're gonna move that out of the way. Even though I'll have, like, another hand here doing nothing, she's like, the one doing something needs to be paying attention to me. Alright, girl. You're a goober. Yeah. So, we'll do the cardigan, because I think that sounds like a good idea. But I'm gonna wait till she moves. Last night, Inky ended up coming by. Hi. Hiya. And he ended up coming by near, like, when I was tucking everyone in for the night. I love him. So Inky has yellow eyes, and we're calling the other black cat Shadow, and he has green eyes. And Shadow is a big cat. Shadow is a chonker. This is Shadow. Thought was the same cat, but has a bigger ear tip and green eyes versus Inky's small ear tip and yellow eyes. Hold on. Let me rewind. The camera went blurry. It was like, you want me to focus on the crap on the door? I'm like, no, the cat. So that's Shadow. And then here my sweet baby Inky, who I'm working on I'm working on him getting used to me being around with the door open, because he'll let me. He won't run away while the door's open. Like, if he's he reminds me a lot of Maple, where he's like, I am afraid of you, but I'm also really hungry. And fear or hunger outweighs fear. You just have to give them enough time to, like, actually have... Yeah, that's exactly it. And this was my favorite was... Oh, yeah. Here we go. He's like, I wonder if I go over here, is she still... Ah, shoot, she's still there. Damn. Heck. I love that he was like, maybe she'll be gone if I go over... Dang it. But he did eventually come up, and then he was eating, and then look at this cutie just, like, peeking in. He would stop eating, and he'd peek in, and then he'd go back to eating. And then he'd do a little peek again. I love him. And then he's like, hey, I'm gonna go back to my food. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're good. I'm gonna eat my food over here and look at you. It is, yeah. And it's definitely just, it's a lot of patience again, like it was with Maple and with Pippin, and just sitting there. I don't know why they keep doing it when it's so cold out, because I have to sit there in the cold. Maybe that's why. Honestly, it's better than sitting there in the heat. And then, what I thought was even bigger is that he then went to drink water, which meant his back was to me, because we have a heated bowl. So he went and he drank water. And then he was like, let me come closer. Look at that baby. He's so skinny. And then he's like, okay, I'm done for now. Thank you very much. And then when I was done, hold on. Did you hear me with Inky? Yeah. She's like, Mom, who dat? Remember when you were outside? Yeah. So you were just listening? So quiet? Oh. Not anymore. You have a whole story. Yeah. Okay. I listen. She's loud. I'm glad you're inside too. I know those Oh, and then Artie's like, they both came over. They were like, you got snacks? You were feeding someone else. You got snacks for us? I know those conversations. Who are you talking to? Yeah. Do I have another stinky sibling? No. You guys might have, like, another cousin. Like, you remember Gandalf? He was a stinky boy cousin. He doesn't live here now. Right? He lives in New York. Yeah. He's a New Yorker. Because I've told Inky, I'm like, if you want a home, boy, you let me know and I will find you one. It will not be here in this house because I am full. I don't have any more room. Like, I've joked before that if a cat were to get along with Maple, that we would that would be fine. I can't handle 4 cats. My bank account can't handle 4 cats. I mean, it's already having enough trouble with 3 cats and a dog, you know? There's no more spoons at the inn. That's it exactly. We have plates, spoons, knives, all that for 4. I can't do 5. That, oh my god. James would actually, like... Yeah, she's like, I'm the baby, no more. Can my friend stay the night? Oh my god. I mean, I don't know what I would do if he just, like, walked in. Because I would then be like, that has to go back in the closet. But I can't put it on the chair. Because the cat sits on the chair. Cardigan 1. Cardigan 2. So yeah, I built the cabinet earlier, and Artie has already said that it's fine that it's there. I feel bad. It's kind of like encroaching on her space, but I don't think she minds. It's not full yet. All that I spent 3 hours building it this morning. Like, what time did I start? I started at like 9:30. And this was... I sent James the camera that is in his office, and I was just like, we normally have that camera on the 3D printer. Like the other day, oh my god. The other day, the 3D printer, oh! Shoot, he's being quiet. Let me look on him. That camera I use when James is gone to keep an eye on Patch. And then when he's home and we have the 3D print. Oh, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. That is an out dog. Oh my god, and look at Pippin. The babies are out. Anyway, I found, I think on Thingiverse, which is a site for 3D print files. Actually, I can pull up the link. I found shelves, and you might be like, shelves, Megan? Why are you printing shelves? I'm printing shelves for the Miniverse, for the potions. For the potion bottles that we've been making. Remember we made like the little like room box for it too? So I'm printing that. Here we go. And we did one of these shelves and it came out perfectly. Is that in here? Yes, I can get that one. And then James was like, let's do like a big slice. So when you slicing is what you do with like 3D files before you print them. Like you have to manage them, and then it's called, you slice it. Anyway, he's like, let's do a big one and let's just try and print all 4 of the other shelves. And I was like, I don't know. I fear, because like we have to print them in order to fit on our printer, they have to print standing up. And I'm like, I fear that that's just not going to work well. And it was working so well for 4 days. The print was 8 days long to print the rest of the shelves. And I was sitting with Maple and I heard a very distinct, it wasn't loud, it was just a, and I went, and I pulled up the 3D print camera and one of the shelves had fallen over on the bed and I was like, damn it. So I had to cancel the print halfway through. So now I have a bunch. Hold on. I've got these shorty shelves. They'll still work. But they're short now. I was like, damn it. So then I went ahead and I printed one of the corner pieces, and the filament is like striping, which can be a sign of like moisture in the filament. So I'm drying the filament right now. Such a hassle. I'm like, I just want to print these things. Hold on, I'll show you the one shelf though. Here's one of them. This is an ingredient shelf. Ooh, what a good print. I know, right? 3D printers are great, except they require so much goddamn maintenance. Like, as a kid growing up, I remember thinking swimming pools were the best thing in the world. And then as I got older, I saw the amount of work that went into them. And it feels similar with 3D prints. Like, 3D printers are great. They're so great. But oh my god, do they require maintenance. Oh my god, do they require tweaking and, like, little adjustments and just constant, like... I look at people who 3D print for, like, a business. Like, they make... And maybe it's just because they have, like, really expensive, really fancy printers and I don't. But I'm like, I feel like I would just lose my mind. Because I feel like all I would be doing all day long is just tweaking stuff. Like, little bits. But this... This is an ingredient shelf. So it won't fit the finished bottles, right? That's a different shelf that will be printed. But it holds, that's another. It holds all the ingredients. It's tall enough for all the different little potion ingredients. So I might, I'm not really sure how I want to, like, stick them, like, hold them down in place. But I'll figure that out. But yeah. They're so cute! And, like, they fit on all the little things. And then I like that the shelves, like, if you look at the file, they, like, all connect, if you will. Like, you could use a little bit of glue and, like, stick them all together. And they even made, like, a roof and a floor that you can print. Like, there's a... There you go. So, like, there's a floor and a roof that you can print, too. So, like, you can make a little tiny, like, room. And so while I was drying the one filament, I had a different brown. And I was like, maybe I'll just, like, print the floor in a different shade, right? Like, I can, you know, I just wanted to see if I even wanted the floor. And I was like, I could just use this filament. Y'all, look what I walked into. Oops. This morning. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what that is. Like, what? What did you poop out? Oh my god. Like, part of it was fine on the bed, and the other part, I'm like, what did you even do? How did you make that mess? How? And that's the other thing, too, is that all the different filament types. So this is technically metallic. It's not really shiny. It's copper. It's not like one of the really shiny filaments, but it has a different print temperature than ones that aren't shiny. And a different print speed. Like, everything you have to fine tune everything. I told James to start keeping a notebook of all the good prints that we do, and, like, all the specifics. Like, what was the print speed? What was the temperature? What was the nozzle? Like, what was the extrusion level? Like, everything, so we can try and mimic it. But it's like, I just want to print things. I don't want all this math. you know? Made us little hooks for our cubicles so we can hang our coats. I love that. All right, this is where we're at right now with the sleeve. So we're past the elbow. And we're on row 31 out of, I think 7. No. Stop it. Go away. Pop-ups. Front panel, sleeves. Okay, that makes more sense. That was for the ribbing here. I'm like, there's no way that these sleeves are only 37. And then I scrolled more, and it's, okay. It should be 43. So we're 12 rows away from being done, in theory. Obviously, we'll have to measure, because everyone measures a little differently. But that's close. That's really close. But yeah, like there's this one designer that I follow on like Facebook and Instagram, I think, and they're a 3D printer. Here we go. Loud. They made a grandma sewing tin fidget. But look at all those printers in the background. Like, I can't imagine the maintenance and all the, like, I guess, like, once you get it, you shouldn't have to mess, but all of it, you have to constantly mess with stuff, you know? I love this. It sold out so quickly, though, I couldn't get one. They're fidget. The noise, the temperature, the 3D printers get warm. Look at that, though. Oh my god, it's so good. On my way home to the big screen. Drive safe. I know, isn't that so cute? They sold out so quick. Not that I can say that I'm surprised, but I am bummed. Oh! Well, in that case, you don't have to drive. Safe travels, I'll say. That's awesome. I would love to have, like, a multicolor printer, too. Like, that's the next thing that, like, we'll probably save up for. Because we have 2 3D printers, but we only bought one. One of James's coworkers didn't want one of his anymore. I think he just got fed up with it because it does not work well. It's a pain in the ass. And we have tried to fix it a couple of times, and it still needs more work done on it. And it's a bigger print bed, but for whatever reason, it doesn't adhere. Like, the whatever you're printing lifts. It's weird. It is a fidget, yeah. It has, like, keyboard clicker, like, so you can have noisy ones or silent ones. I can copy a link for you. I can post it into the Discord. Because we do love supporting small businesses. Girl, what are you? Oh, sorry. Hi, Allison. I'll just drop it in chit chat. Good job pooping. She's like, Mom, oh my God. Honestly, I think one of the the way to go, it's so funny how technology changes, and it can change quickly too. Because like the Ender 3 was the go-to for beginner, simple, good quality, but not like $1 million 3D printer. And now Bambu Lab is like overtaking them. Cause there used to be, I've been a photographer my whole life, so I remember when it was like, no, Canon's better, no Kodak, no Sony, no this, no that, and it would just be like a constant back and forth over which one was better. And it feels like that happened with 3D printers too, because the Bambu Lab one has I think 3 colors that it can print at once, which is fabulous. And it's a fully self-contained unit, so the temperature stays more consistent. Because that's one thing, 3D printing, the way that it's held onto the bed is by heat. And so because it's fully enclosed, the heat element stays more consistent, and it also has a dryer built in, because wet 3D filament will mess up your print. So it's well, hi, I'm gonna pick up your poop. You stinky girl. You stinky girl. But good job pooping. Is the only one I know of from a podcast. Yeah. That's for me to deal with later. I built the drawers. Now I have to put the stuff in the drawers. Yeah, that was definitely the wrong one. So yeah, it's like while the 3D printer works, when it's working, it's great. And then all of a sudden it's like, maintenance required. It's like, all right. Hi. Hi, Scruffy. I've been lurking but can finally chat. Oh, do you have a Bamboo Labs printer? Which one do you have? Do you find that, like, you don't have all these issues that I was just talking about? They seem to just be more consistent, more beginner friendly. I mean, it's not even that we're necessarily beginners at this point, but, like, I feel like there's less maintenance from what I've heard of people than with the Ender. Yeah, ours has self-leveling too. Like, you have to set it up a little bit at the beginning and then... Well, it self-levels because we have a BL Touch, which is a system that... Hi, can you... Really? You want to go look out your window? You want to go look out your window? You don't want to look out your window. Understood. I want to see which one that is. Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. So, yeah, see, this... Wow. This little guy can print 4 colors? Hello, can I help you? That's my boob. If I do that with Pippin, she'll, like, give me kisses. If I do that with Artie, it's like a 50-50 shot. She's gonna bite me in the face. There's an extension to print multiple colors. Okay. Oh, here's what I wanted to see. What? How big is the build plate? Uh-huh. Not the headbutt. I love you so much. I do. I do. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know what 180 millimeters is. Who on earth is using millimeters? Seven inches. Me and the rest of the world. Well, I'm in stupid America where we have idiots in charge, so, you know. He'll sniff my forehead and lick me. I love that. Everyone else that doesn't have freedom units. What's the Ender 3 Pro bed size? Okay. So it's a much smaller print bed. Hi, baby. Yeah, this is Artemis. She's helping. Right before tariffs, worried they go up in price. I don't blame you at all. I got a few things from Japan. I can show you all if you want to see. I was really excited about it. And it didn't appear like I was going to have any tariffs on it when, like, I was paying. And then I was hit with it. And I was like, oh. Screw this. People call them that as, like, a joke because, again, like you said, basically everyone else uses the, like, other, like, the metric system except for America. So it's kind of become a joke that it's like, yeah, freedom units.
I will call you number 2.
Definitely not.
You know a name I've always wanted? Tyrone. Okay, Tyrone, let's get down to business.
Kit Kat. Thank you so much for the 49 months at tier 2. I can't hear you over my freedom units. Jesus. Hi. Do you want to boop this? Oh, the paper star is blessed. The opposite words, yeah, I get that. Also, I just looked at this Pokemon. Does it have skis? Like, what? Artie, you're so pretty. Do you know that? Do you know that? You're so pretty. You helping? Oh, that's a new place that you haven't. I like that. You're just checking everything out, huh? She's like, can I go under this? Alrighty, Kit Kat. There is your star in the jar. 10 subs. We're a fifth of the way to our monthly goal. Thank you all so much. Or no. Yeah. Are you just gonna sit on that? Huh? Look at her little bald spot. You can still see. Hold on. Ma'am, why is that fur not growing back? It's... You got a little chicken leg. You got a little chicken leg. She's like, God, Mom, stop. I'm gonna lie on this sleeve now. Oh God, she's clicking the mouse. Why don't we measure things in length with, like, cats? My sleeve is clearly 1 Artemis long. Cat's back on his nonsense of wanting to be in those fabric bags. I love it when cats have, like, ridiculous things that they really love. I had a friend growing up whose cat loved, like, the sink to be on, just enough for it to, like, drip water. How many Pippin is 1 Artemis? One Pippin is equal to the 2 Artemises. And 1 Maple is equal to, like, 1 1/3 Artemis is? 1 1/2? I don't know. I have to... Artemi! Yes, Artemi. It's like peeks back, but nope, scared the heck out of you in the bag. My favorite is that anytime a new box appears, my cats are like, oh hell yeah. Instantly becomes like a new favorite thing to play with. On Maple shreds them, like bites them when I say shreds them. Not with his claws. No, he'll chew the corner. Oh yeah! Y'all, we already have an Artimath emote. Who knew? We were... Oh. See, you know? Artimath. Literally. I guess I'm just gonna work on this sleeve for a little while. Because clearly I'm not getting that one back. Thank you for the giant emote, Calliope. I love that. Because he tried to get in this little 8x8 box and kept falling over. Oh, babies. Yeah, that sleeve is not mine to work on right now. Like, we'll work on it today. But your tension, I know. I think I'm good to, like, do 2 rows on this one. I'm sure that by the time I'm done with this, she'll be like, I'm over it. You're not upset, it's no longer interesting. You're not bothered by me being here? I don't care. Right? Oh, so on my second Switch, on the second Animal Crossing island, just a little update. Well, we're gonna play on that one tomorrow. Because some exciting things will be coming up with it. Thing 1 that happened, I have Blather's tent now on my island. And I'm working on getting 5 more creatures to have it become like the museum. So I now have like the pole to vault over things. I have all the tools, the shovel, all that stuff. And I just did the home like request, if you will, to turn my tent into a house. So we're making good progress on that. I've just been like doing whatever it does naturally in a day. Because I don't want to like rush ahead right now. Like when we play tomorrow, we might skip time just so that way things like happen. James was really cute when I was telling him how I goofed about needing like 2 game cards. He's like, I'll just send you mine. He's like, I'll just mail you mine. Because like he brought it with him and I'm like, no, but then you can't play. And he's like, he goes like, out of all the games that I'm playing while I'm here, he's like, which are very few, he goes, this is not one of them. And I'm like, but we can't play then together on it. And he's like, yeah, but we can play Mario Kart or Mario Party. And I'm like, so now I'm giving him a hard time about the fact that literally we got him the Switch. He has a Switch Lite. And we literally got it for him so that he could play Animal Crossing. So I have to give him a hard time about that. But it was sweet of him, so that way I can, like, transfer stuff back and forth between the 2 islands. Pansies are the island flower. And I have peaches. I got little butt trees. Also, Gulliver showed up on my island today. I don't remember if he always does that. This early. But I didn't even have, like, the shovel DIY until after I had talked with Blathers. So I was like, Gulliver, you're out of luck, bud. Like, I can't get you your communicator pieces. I don't know what you want from me. All right, now you're just... It's fine. I don't even need that sleeve. Yeah, native fruit is peaches, and then mom's the real champ because she mailed me apples, which are my other favorite fruit. So, mom in game, not my real life human mom. My parents don't have a Switch. The funniest thing about this, right? She's choosing to lie here when there's a perfectly good crocheted bed for her right there. She's like, but this is what you need, so this is what I want. Cats, man. And I know if I pick her up and move her, she'll just get mad and leave. Like, that's not gonna happen, you know? Finish my work meeting, I get to actually be here, yay! She loves you and wants to be close. I love you too. She's mirroring, oh my god. Are we parallel playing right now? Each, like, playing with the same thing, but not actually playing together? Decoy piece started. She's got a whole ass couch behind me. She doesn't need a decoy. She's got a couch. She's got a blanket. She just gotta move her bum. Alright, well, evidently it's ad time. We've been here for an hour. That doesn't seem real. So we'll take a stretch, get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, take a screen break, stretch your back, move your legs. I don't know. Hopefully distract a cat. Okay, fine, I'll move my laundry. Good job! I'm proud of you. You got this. When I come back, hopefully we can do the next 3 rows on that one, because we just did 3 rows on this one. Anyway, be right back. Thanks for hanging out. Guess what, chat? I got up, I started putting some stuff away in my drawers. Anyway, do you guys want to see what I got from Japan that ended up costing me a bunch of money in tariffs? First of all, I got this itty bitty Espeon that sits on my desk. I didn't cut off the little thing yet. Does anyone else like not cut off stuff? I don't know. It's so cute though. It's a little one and she sits right here. Espeon, she's my favorite. I have an Espeon over there. I have an Espeon back there. My brother got me one from Christmas. I almost said my birthday. Because they went to Japan for their honeymoon. I felt a little bit bad because, like, I was the only one that they gave anything to for Christmas from Japan. Like, James had said some stuff and I just felt kind of bad. But there's the Espeon I got from them. From the Pokemon Center over there. See? That's the cat spot. That's the cat bed over there. It's by the window. So the tags on them from like 2006. Espeon Loungefly bag. I needed a new purse because I have a carry-on Epi with. Oh, you have to carry an EpiPen with you. Well, that's a fun reason to like get a new bag. Well, that's not a fun reason, but it's a nice reason to treat yourself to a new bag. Wow, 50 stream streak. I don't know why this is like saran wrapped. Okay. So this is like a little Eevee that you build. It has little plastic pieces. And then it looks like that. And I got this one because because I have the standing up Eevee. It was on that shelf. I don't know where it got moved to when we moved all the furniture. It's in this room somewhere. I can't show it to you. I do have the little Pikachu version too, where like the little things move a little bit. Yeah, cute. So I had to get the sleeping one because I have the awake standing up one. And like you can swap the face on the other one. I don't think you can on this one, where like you can have her be like open-eyed and like smiling, or like close-eyed and like mouth open, like ah kind of thing. Yeah, I figure this won't take long, but we can put it together on stream at some point. Hi, Raccoon! And then this was like the big thing. And I saw it, I want to say on like Instagram. I don't know how many of you know Remint Remnant. I don't even know if that's how you say it. Remnant. I think that is. Where it's like miniatures. They were like the original blind bag miniature, right? And they're licensed. They do like a whole bunch of different like categories and things like that. And they're very like they do a lot of Pokemon. They do a lot of Whoa! That's so cool. But I saw these, and then of course I went and I looked for them, and I found one version, and of course, getting them off of Amazon, they were like $30 each, more than, and I was like, dang. Getting them, and I even reached out to the company, because I was like, let me make sure that this makes sense, right? And I asked them, I was like, is this the price for all of them? And they said yes. Now, granted, because I ended up having to pay freaking import taxes, it ended up being more expensive. It was still not $30 a room, y'all. So this is the brand, Remint. And it's 6 little rooms. It's 6 little Animal Crossing rooms. And I was like, wait, I just want to be sure, like, for the price, it all, like, I'm getting all 6 of them in here, right? And the company was great. They, like, went and they looked it up and they were like, yep. So yeah, it literally even says here, it's a complete set. Isn't it so cute? I don't necessarily know where I'm going to put them yet. Have they? Yeah, I, like, looked up where I could get them. And again, like, you can buy each room on Amazon for like $30, and this whole thing I want to say was around $45. And then I got the other 2 things, and it ended up being around like $100 for everything, like including shipping. And then I had to pay like $45 in import stuff. I think it might have been more. I don't remember. It ended up being more than I wanted. But yeah. Also, I know that we talked about this like a bunch on this stream. And it's been in my Amazon cart. Sometimes I'll put stuff there to like keep an eye on pricing. And when this bad boy dropped down to $13, I scooped her up. I don't remember who was the other Monster High peeps, but I know that we talked about her. Look at this doll. Glorious. Hi, James. Oh my gosh, everyone, it's got you. Oh, there better be a cool Pokemon. I hope that everyone gets like a really cool shiny Pokemon. 94% chance of increased shiny. What a you found money in the snowball. Ended up tutoring the class on how to do the math problems. You? Wow. And you caught something in the homework that the instructors say rarely gets picked up? Y'all, I know that that says that it's my husband in chat, but I'm a little suspicious. I don't know if I believe him. Okay, nerd. Oh, a Joltik. Okay. Let's see if y'all get these shinies. Hollywood's Mysteries doll, and her outfit features blue and really? He's been taken by the AI. Why am I doing this? I have a button. I'm like about to type it as if I need to. Teacher hadn't even checked the answer and told us the wrong way to do big math for, oh god. The correct way. Pointed out the, oh gosh, Shay. Had a solution to fix that issue, but the answer didn't match with the answer key. I was confused, asked the instructor, and he said, you fixed it too good. I was trying to fix it so that you could go into your secret tunnel. Oh, thanks, Curious. I'll go take a look. Miss Ma'am. Okay, so a 90 and 94% chance of getting a shiny. And y'all still didn't? Pokemon rigged. Rigged. Bull. Bull dookies. I didn't know anyone. Not only did I wreck the curve, but I proved the teacher wrong. Cabinet's good. It took me 3 hours to build it. I definitely was humming cabinets. Cabinets. I'm building cabinets. But it's done. I didn't put the wheels on it because since we have wood floors, I feel like those wheels would just damage the wood floors, like once the weight of the cabinet and the items in it is put on it. If that makes sense. So I just put little felt pads on the bottom instead. I kept the wheels, so I have them. But yeah. She's on the thing again. Chat, she's on the thing. Oh, so James was talking about 3D printer stuff, right? With chat. And I mentioned how 3D printers are awesome, but they kind of remind me of swimming pools, where swimming pools are also awesome, but they require an absolute crap ton of maintenance in order to, like, use. And the 3D printer is similar. And no, Scruffy, I almost said Smoothie, was saying that they have, because I was mentioning also how, like, I don't know, are you listening? You better be listening. Better be listening. I swear to God, if you're away, I'm gonna cry. Like, swimming pools are great, but oh my god, are they a pain in the butt. James. I will call you on the phone and yell at you. I'm having this whole conversation with him. Okay, I just wanted to be sure because you have this tendency of just disappearing. Scruffy was saying that they have a Bamboo Lab printer, which is the one that I would want to get next. And I was mentioning how it made me think of like digital cameras. Where back in the day it was like Kodak was the best digital camera, and then it was Sony, and then it was Canon, and like it was constantly like which camera is going to be the best digital camera to like take pictures, and it would change. And it made me think that with the printer too, because like Ender 3 Pro was like the best intro printer for like that price point, and now it's the Bamboo Lab printers. And Scruffy was saying that they have the Bamboo Lab Mini. Let me, here. I Googled it because I was curious. It's smaller than ours. The print bed is only 7 inches. Whereas the Ender Pro is 9.25. James, you can print up to 4 colors on that little guy. At once. Like, you can hook that bad boy up. So, I mean, I would honestly probably want to do one of their enclosed ones if we wanted to like save up for one eventually. But it's good to know that there's like someone in chat who like it's got a self-leveling bed and they've not had any of the issues that we've had. So, it might be something to put our pennies aside, a little bit here and there. To get one of the... Because I would love to... I mean... Hell, I would love to get this guy. Which has everything enclosed. This guy has... It's got a built-in dryer. For, like, the 4 filaments up there. And it's fully enclosed so the temperature stays more consistent. Whereas it's not like how ours are now. Yeah. Really, Allison, that's so cool. I was showing chat earlier, I think that you were in your meeting. This is what I've been printing. It's shelves for the potions that we made. The Miniverse potions. But we were having issues on the next print. So I think that I think the filament needs to get dried out. So the filament's in the dryer right now. Pain in the butt. Because this is the biggest pain in the butt bit is that James made he sliced a file so that I could print all the shelves at once. It was an 8-day print. Okay. The print failed at 4 days. Which means it was halfway through and one of the shelves fell over. Which means that it would no longer print the... I mean, technically, I could have let it still print the other 3, but it would have just, like, spat filament everywhere. So it, like... So it got 3 It literally got half of the shelves. This is what it ended up printing. I can still use this. I could still use the little shelves. Like, there's nothing that says that I can't. And, like, put that in a different part of the room. Because it technically still matches the other ones. It's just... And then I went ahead and I just reprinted one of the shelves. Like, we also sliced them all individually in case that happened. Like, the big file that failed. And it started, like, it had weird striping in it. So I was like, damn, I think I need to dry the filament or do something because nothing else about the print changed. Pain in the butt. That's a free file, too. Those potion shelves. There's a lot of them that are paid for files. Like, I found this one. I haven't purchased it yet. But y'all. It comes with all of this stuff. For all the candy ones that we've been doing. And this, I would need to have I would need to be able to print in 2 colors because they don't have a separate file. Like, evidently, the only file that they offer is the one that's like the stripes. But literally, it's like $11.75 and it comes with all these shelves. And it comes with the floor pattern, too. Yeah, it has 9 files. So, that's saved. It's like one thing at a time, you know? I think somewhere... I can put those in the 3D printing section of Discord if anyone wants those files. Free Miniverse. Potion shelves. Comment mentions you can print at 85% size and still have it fit. Can confirm this. 100% wouldn't fit our print bed. With a 3D printer, if you wanted to paint your output, is there a special paint you should use? James has actually done some painting on the 3D stuff that we've printed. I don't know if you want to mention anything. But from what I can tell, you would want to print with like a matte, like a matte spool. And you would want to prime it. So you would want to use like a primer that bonds to like plastic. And then you could basically paint it however you would want to at that point once you prime it. And then you would just seal it. Yeah, you can use spray paint. A lot of times though, you're going to want to add some kind of primer. And if you use anything that's shiny, then yeah, you would also need to sand it. If you use like a matte filament, you kind of have to check the primer. Like, you can test it. Also, that Caddy Noir, I wouldn't speak to her. I'd be too shy, curious. You're welcome. She's such a badass. She is that girl. Yeah, I simply would not speak to her. I'd be like, hi. Hi. What did I push? Okay. But James, I'm really proud of you for knowing the math stuff. See, I feel like you're not bad at math. You're bad at math that isn't logical. Does that make sense? Like, this has a practical application. This is concrete. Like, you know, some math problems, like, you know, Tommy has 18 watermelons. Like, yeah, okay, that you can understand, but at the same time, I get hung up on the fact, why the hell does Tommy have 18 watermelons? You know? So I feel like if it's like a logical thing, if it has a practical application, it's a lot easier than if it's just like all abstract. I don't care. That's his business. I don't care what Tommy does with his watermelons. If he trades them for apples or not, that's his business. He can do what he wants. It's not my math ones relating to an area of interest. Aircraft. Oh, yeah, crafting aircrafts. Mm-hmm. Mind your business, David. I haven't watched Schitt's Creek, but I think I need to. James, do you want to watch that show? Like, is that something that I should save until you're back? I feel like it would be one that we would both really enjoy. Were you? Schitt's Creek? Glenn and Mom went shopping today in math, and he looked at me and said, "This problem is lying because you didn't go shopping." Oh my god. Cutie. Ew, David. No? No? Why the question marks? Why the double no? Have you already watched it? You don't know what it is? Yes, you do. The ew David should be all you need to know. I don't know why my computer said 2 no's. Hold on. James. Ew, David. Oh, yeah, see. I wouldn't be mad if you started. See, I wouldn't mind waiting, though. I have other stuff that I can watch that you probably won't want to watch. So that's mostly why I was like, do you... I mean, actually, I don't know if you'd want to watch other... My mom keeps trying to make me watch Bridgerton. She keeps being like, while James is gone, you should watch this. While James is gone, you should watch this. While James is... I don't know if you want to watch Bridgerton either. You can start that. Let me know if it's good. You know what we didn't ever end up finishing? Was The Crown. Yeah. Oh, now this is just rude. I mean, I have enough yarn. But still. Yeah, James, it's really hot where James is right now, too. Right? Didn't you say that you had, like, record high? 81. Disgusting. I hate it here. I hate it for you. Where's my... No, you don't want to tell me? Oh god. Oh god. I minimized everything. I didn't mean to minimize everything. Oh god. Okay, I fixed it. I was just trying to look at the temperature. It's 52 here right now. It was in the 30s yesterday. I thought that was hot, yeah. I don't like freezing cold, but it shouldn't be hot either. Mm-hmm. Night freeze warning in effect. Oof. Yeah, I mean, it's dropping back down tonight to 38. Alright, that was round 35 on both. We're caught back up. We're caught up after the cat interruption. Oops. There we go. Trying to force yourself to get the mail. You got this. 23. See, that makes sense for January. There's at least an Amazon package. Oh, the rest of our curtains came today, James. Oh my god, I'm... Oh my god. Okay, remember how, remember how I showed you, the other day that Artie was, like, sitting in that box? She just left me. Look at her. I could package her in this box and mail her. She fits. That is an Artemis-sized box. Oh my god, I love her. I've got a ham delivery, literally. More snow on its way. I wish we had a little more snow. I mean, I don't want to have to shovel it again. I wish that we had had more snow while James was home. Because then, number one, he would have gotten to hang out with the snow and, you know, enjoyed it. But then I wouldn't have had to shovel. It is rude we didn't. James, did you just see the picture that I showed of Artie? Okay. In that case, can you see her on the camera? Because, I'm kind of tempted to tell you to look for her. Happily send you some of ours. I don't think it would make it through customs. Yeah. Yeah, look on the camera, see if you can find her. Or if you don't want, I'll just send you a picture. You don't have to do that. Did you talk to Etna? I just opened up our text messages. She's a ninja. She's laying in it. Like an absolute goob. Also, hi. Gosh, 2 inches really makes a big difference, chat. My last desk was 28 inches tall and this one's 30. I'm sitting up properly. I'm not like how I normally was. That's what yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my god, look at that big... look at the Pokemon! Jellicent, look at you. You magnificent jelly. Look, you know what it meant? Oh my god. This Pokemon looks like little babies. You know those inner tubes that they put, like, that babies float in pools in? Right? They have, like, the floaties around their, like, neck. And, like, that lets the little kids float in pools. That's this Pokemon. Yeah, I don't blame you for going there. That's kind of where I went to. One of my favorite Pokemon cards is your full art Jellicent. Ooh. Feel free to share a picture if you'd like. Oh dang, I forgot to get my Pokemon cards today at lunch. My app. I haven't gotten any in person. I have so much room on my desk. I have not caught a single Pokemon today. It's okay. I haven't. Did I catch the Joltik? Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I was upset because none of you guys got shinies on that. I might have, now that you mention it. I'm not, like, saying anything. Okay? Let's make that very clear. But gosh. It sure has been nice today. With, a sleepy boy. You know? Not that I'm saying anything. Yeah. I had left these attached so that I wouldn't have to, like, worry about running out of yarn when I join things. But I also knew that I was probably going to need to use this yarn to finish the sleeves. And here I am needing to use this to finish the sleeves. It's fine. I'll just leave a lot of extra. She's still laying in that box. I love her so much. Like, she's got all these comfy places, and she's like, actually, box. Going home, safe driving, box. Have you considered box? I think that she's also getting like the heater on her right now, which is, I get that. Like the early morning, the sun will come in our bedroom, and I have like laid before in the bed, just like in the sun, and I'm like, oh, I get it. I understand why cats love this. I fully. Hey, James. He might answer if I text him. Okay. Wait, what happened? Oh, did they? That's so random. Lurk for real, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm thankful that my Tylenol has been helping my headache. But yeah, I do need to hydrate more. What are you all up to today? Is anyone crafting or gaming? I do love it when meds do their job. Oh, hello, box girl. She just like sat up out of the box all of a sudden. Playing Suika. I've been really tempted to get Little Town, Big City. Is that what the heck it is? I always mix that up. A lot of people have been playing it on stream. Town to City! Yes. Little Kitty Big City is the one I'm thinking of. I don't have that either. You want to play it too? It's on sale. And like, it's not that big of a sale. But like, if I get it, would you guys want me to play it on stream? There are chat integrations. Yeah. The chat integration is fun, yeah. Aww. That sounds cozy, Hammy. Oh, is it no longer on sale? That would figure. It's no longer on sale. It was only like $3 off, so not that, like... Oh, she's gone. Hi, I'm sorry. Is that in your way? I'm sorry. It's because I'm moving everything around again. I'm sorry. You can go sit on your heated bed. I'm sorry. Don't give me that look. She's like giving me the stink eye because I moved something. Putting off getting House Flipper because it's not been on sale. I know that there's a new one coming. Yeah, I keep waiting for the remaster. That's the reason that I didn't get it when it was on sale. It's because I'm like, the remaster's coming. I should wait to get that. Because you know what's going to happen. As soon as you buy it, that's when the remaster's coming. Like, absolutely 100% without a doubt. I don't have any other versions, so I'm dying every day. I'm sorry. Oh. It's almost ad time. Heck! No, stream. I wanted to finish this today. I mean, maybe we still can. I have an hour. I'm on row 37. I'm about to be on row 38 out of 41. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Alright. Take a stretch. Get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. Stand up and take a stretch break. I'll be right back. Alrighty, thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Button. Silly. I don't know if you follow Build-A-Bear anywhere. Brand new Pokemon plush. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, Silly needs to know. Silly needs to know. You do. I like that it comes in little pajamas. Little horsey pajamas. They are. Pokemon need to wear pajamas in the show. Rapidash is your number one until Jigglypuff. So fair. Do you play Pokemon Go at all? Because I caught this cutie. And I thought of you. I'm loading my game. Okay. Wow. Why don't they do that all the time? Why don't companies take care of their military even when they're not? That's amazing. And you're not paying for TRICARE because you're active duty right now. So, right? Also, silly. She's wearing a little bow. I think I have, and it will evolve with the bow. How did I catch you? You were just hanging around my house. You were just hanging around my house, and then you were also hanging around at the drugstore. I did find you in my walls. Okay. Well, that's a relief that we aren't. I was really afraid that we were gonna get screwed and have to like back pay like a crap ton of health insurance. Hi, Yarnia. Thank you so much. Happy 2026 to you too, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. Silly, will you fight for me if I put you in battle? Or in the gym? All these pink round Pokemon. Jigglypuff, Chansey, Blissey, yes. I'm ready, put me in, coach. Perfect. Let's go. Little pink marshmallow of doom. Well, dang it, James. If I had known that, I just would have ordered more of my Metformin now. I mean, eventually I'll have to deal with the issue anyway, so it's fine to have to deal with it now, but I'm small but dangerous. Got my projects ongoing. Happy to say hello before dropping off to bed. Well, I'm happy to see you too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they turned out cute. Well, I don't even know if I can. I wonder, do I still have that text message? Hold on. Heck yeah. Caremark had sent me a message the other day that was like, hey, your Metformin's due for renewal. Do you want us to? And I'm like, no, because I'm going to have to pay you like out of pocket. But if I don't have to pay out of pocket, then send me the one that doesn't smell like a dog's dirty butthole. That gives me more time to gather the spoons I need to, like, call the other insurance. Hello, it's Research Polls. We are conducting a study on local issues. Shut up. I hate these spammy texts that I get. Oh. Wait. Hang on. Something was wrong. Okay. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is just to undo it, redo it. Honestly, way to go, Amtrak, for taking care of active duty military. You gotta do that with the back panel. Ugh. Hopefully not too much. I hate when that happens, though. For all of it? What happened? Oh, no. I'm so sorry. That's so rude. I dropped stitches. It wasn't the same length as the front. Ugh, that's the worst. I'm so sorry. You know what? It happens to all of us. I hate to say it. It's like a rite of passage. I hate that it's happened to you, but congratulations on... Welcome back. You are. You're a real crocheter now. Congrats. Like, are you a real crocheter until you've had to frog, like, an entire portion of your pattern? Your project? I'm a real crafter now, yeah. Oh. I'm currently undoing an entire blanket to make a different blanket. Did you make the first blanket or did you thrift it or something? I definitely, like, frogged the first blanket that I had started to make. It was a granny square blanket. I feel like we all start with that. Some kind of granny square something. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like how large the gaps were. Because, like, I was following the instructions. I don't like my granny squares to be extra holy. I don't know if that makes any sense. Made it with velvet yarn and double crochet, so it's worming. And half double. No worming so far. That's a hassle too. Frogging frogging yarn that has like a texture. Because, like, you have to be careful to, like, not mess up the texture. I don't know how to describe it. Happens you made a pair of socks, had one bigger than the other. That's why I make my things at the same time. Like, I know that it looks silly to, like, make 2 sleeves at once, but I'm not going to end up with sleeves that are different sizes. So, silly, yes, but does it work? Also, yes. Front panels at the same time because of you. I just want to see where this comes to. Chat, we're so close. Because I technically have... I have 3 more rows left. And that's why I was like, do I really have 3 more rows left? Or do I... Go, go, go. This is a year for finishing projects. Keep those sneezes in and finished projects can catch up. I sneezed 3 times today. 4 times today, which was 1 more than what we were saying seems to be the average. And I was like, oh. I sneezed twice in a row. Is there... Okay. There is a cricket in this song. I'm like, I hear a cricket. It's, like, I know that it's warm outside, but I'm pretty sure it's too cold to have a cricket outside. Yeah, my dad's like he'll sneeze a lot of times in a row. I'm sorry, that's frustrating. Me dropping all the stitches. Hey, James, did you get to the post office on base today or no? Oh, those are the worst. Hiccup sneezes also suck. Like, everything hurts. Hey, camera. Camera, I'm down here. Down here. Hello. That's fine. Okay, I fixed it. I just had to stare into its soul. Took me a while to get there. Those flecks of color in the cardigan are part of the yarn. You had an accident with glitter. Yes. It's a heathered yarn. And so it's got like little flecks of different colors. Oh my god, I would cry if this was glitter. Could you imagine just how much, like, oh god. That would have been a catastrophe. Catastrophic level glitter incident. Like, everything I own would be full of glitter. It would never go away. I'm gonna need to see what I have to do at the end of this. Oh, I just end it? Leave a long tail for sewing. Okay. And I'm not making pockets with this one. So I'll literally have like all the parts done after this and I'll just have to join everything. And they have trim, it looks like. Yeah. You know what's so funny, James? I was like, oh, I can like make a label and then you'll just have to print it out, but you don't have a printer or a way of taping it. Because I was like, I have an account with Pirate Ship, like to save money on the shipping. Picking up glitter from Christmas stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It gets everywhere. It absolutely does. Christmas cards, wrapping paper, all the glitter things. Wait. Okay. Row 40. By the way, this is a free pattern if anyone wants to make this. It does have quite a number of different sizes as well. So if you want to take a look at it, this designer has a bunch of other free patterns as well. You can type !Kia, K-I-A-H. Here, I'll just do it. Oh, sure, I can just shout it too. You know, I worried that this shelf was like encroaching on her bed, but I don't think she minds. I think that she likes stuff like that, like it to be cozy. Make sure the bot's awake. I didn't want to roll the chair too far back with the keyboard tray because of the cat. The keyboard tray was technically on this side of the desk. And this side, in order, because it's so long, it has like a metal bar for support under it. So it's kind of tricky to get my hand under without pulling the keyboard tray out because of that metal bar. But still a million times better than having to like, although honestly, I could put it here. Like, right now I have a bunch of controllers under there. I have the pattern saved on your Pinterest. I like her designs. They're nice. James, have you worn your mittens yet? Sorry, that was mean. Who's here? Oh, you're not Inky. You're Mr. Mittens. You don't need any more food. Actually, I do need to catch you. Because of the stupid collar that you're wearing that's gonna hurt you. Should I go give them food? Look at how pretty. He's just watching the sunset. Alright. I'll be right back. So I was going to, I have like chicken in the fridge. It's like pre like cooked. So it's just like grilled chicken that you could like either toss in the microwave or you can toss in a pan, and I use it in like my stir fry when I make it. And I was just gonna make like a grilled chicken salad for dinner. But when I opened the door, it smelled like fast food outside. We don't live near any place that would make it smell like that outside. But I do have an air fryer. And I do believe I'll be making chicken nuggets and french fries in that air fryer tonight instead. I'll do my chicken and salad tomorrow. Because I opened up that back door and I was like, oh, no, that smells right. Look at this baby. He came back. Look at that stupid freaking collar. I'm going to put the trap out later. I got batteries. And I'll put it out just like so that they can get used to seeing it there. Hi, Pippin. I woke her up when I opened the door to feed. I also have a feeling that, like, if I could trap them, that I might be able to, like, remove it myself. But they're, like, wary of me. You know, being, like, outside cat. Like, if I caught them and, like, brought them inside, they'd probably be like, okay. Hi, baby. Oh, my goodness. Did you just give your sister a little kiss on her bed? Be able to pop it off, yeah. Yeah, we'll gauge the spicy meter once they're trapped. And if it's something that I feel like I can do... And if it's not, then I already talked with both the animal shelter nearby and the emergency vet to be like, hi, if I trap this cat while either of you are open, is it okay if I just bring it by? Like, I need a microchip read on it, and to have like a zip tie kind of thing removed. I'm like, like, I technically don't even need the microchip done. It's just that if it belongs to someone, I would want that person to know, like, hey, you need to trim these collars. They're dangerous. So, have a good drive home, silly. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, no, you're gonna miss the finish on the sleeves. Heck. Pippin, you don't have to go. Okay, bye. You know, I have this camera set up now. You can see, like, the cat couch, and it's kind of rude that Pippin hasn't slept on it one time. She is. What a stinker. Alright, this should be the last row, chat. Obviously, we'll measure it and pin everything to be sure. Patch, you have been such a good boy today. You're almost done, Bubby. Okay, like 20 minutes. You'll get some french fries tonight. That's the first time that he's gotten up and, like, made a peep. I wonder if I'll even be able to, like, catch them. I wish that you could just, like, communicate with animals, you know, and be like, hi, I'm not going to hurt you. In fact, I'm going to help you. Can you, like, let me take this off of your neck? You'll feel so much better. And then if you want to come inside, I'll find you a home. And if you want to live outside, you can go back to doing that. Like, just let me help you. It's like, I can put the trap out, I can put food in it, and they might just be like, hell no, I'm not that dumb. Gandalf was a baby. He was skinny, malnourished, and he was a baby. I had a lot of things in my favor. The others just came in, like, on their own as they built trust, you know? Alright, that should be the end of that one. We're gonna measure everything once again, though, before I tie it off. No. So, my brother and I sometimes play games on Tuesdays. Because Ryan, too, goes to choir. He's in, like, a chorus. And so we were playing Mario Kart. And it was really funny because last time I played, I was Toadette. And my brother ended up picking her too. So it was both of us were racing as Toadette. And it was just really cute because, like, every once in a while we just, like, be next to each other. And it was really funny. We have a decent number of cats that we've had here over the years, whether stray or feral, whether they stuck around or they just kind of passed through. Our state is a trap neuter release state. Like, some places you have to, like you can't release cats. But here you can trap them, you can neuter them, you can release them. And yeah. So we have a decent amount, unfortunately. It's not exactly like the safest area. People don't always drive the best. Like, we have speed bumps, and you guys still hear when I have the windows open how loud it can get. With people just, like, racing down the street. So I always worry. Welcome back, Emily. You might be just in time. Where are my clippies? Oh god, for voting, yeah. That was definitely what it was for. Hey, look at that! Chat, it's time to vote. Or it's time to give away points to vote. Exclamation point ticket to get your tickets. Okay, see, I thought that I knew where my clips were. Alright. If you were all the clips... I thought they were right there on that shelf. They are right here on that shelf. Okay. Patch nobody. You've been so good all stream. Go lie down, okay? You're almost done. Poor guy. Okay. The last place you would look twice. It usually works. Yeah. So all that I'm doing is I'm just like pinning or clipping, I guess I should say. The sleeve. All right. Well, now, I do believe that is gonna fit. And then this guy. Yep. So that's kind of what I wanted to see is like, do I want to maybe do one more row so that when I lift, like, because obviously, like, it's okay here. I think I'm going to do one more row. I'd rather it be a little bit big. So that way, hold on. I'd say another inch longer. Which is 2 rows. Yeah. Hang on, how? Yeah, another inch even when it's straight like that will be okay. Okay. 2 more rows, chat. Why wasn't this like finished here? I guess if I needed it longer in the front. I don't know. I thought that those were finished off. I guess I won't just in case there's a reason for it, but I'll clip it. Are you the same way? You are. So many clips. For a sweater like this, a cardigan like this, I would rather have that little bit of extra. All right. We got this. Chapstick time. I mean, I do love long sleeves like that too, but I feel like the length of the cardigan itself wouldn't lend itself to having extra long sleeves. I like to be cozy in my clothes though. Last call to enter the ticket giveaway. By the way, type exclamation point ticket if you would like to enter to win 2 points to put towards voting for our Friday craft. So, last call, just in case you missed out on me mentioning it before. All right. We have 7 people entered, and the winner is Tigress. Congratulations! Where would you like to put your 2 points? Cat couch, you got it. She's being a stinker though and not using the cat couch. I mean, she has been using it, just not on camera. Like, we got the camera here so that you could now see her, and she's like, I actually don't think I want to do that. Okay. Gotta love cats. I know what's gonna happen too. I'm gonna finish this cat couch. And Pippin's never gonna touch it. Artie will. Pippin's gonna continue to squeeze herself into the tiny one, and Artie's gonna like lounge and stretch out on the big one. Maybe this year I can also work on making some pillows for the cat couches each month. Because I wanted to make like little pillows I could swap. And as of right now, I just have heart pillows out. Or like little blankets or whatever. Little throw blankets. Especially I feel like now that you can see the cat couch, it'd be cute to have like little themed pillows on them each month. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just do the second row on this one and then cut the yarn. And then we'll do 2 rows on the other one. I'll still keep count because I don't want to forget. Oh, James, I don't know if you can hear me. I got a call from the comic book shop today. I'm gonna snooze these ads. Let's see if we can't finish this. I got 3 5-minute ad snoozes. I should be able to finish these sleeves in that time. Oops. Oh, we're so pathetic. Do you want me to do the assembly on stream? I wouldn't do it today. But if y'all want me to, I can. I definitely have more room to do assembly now on my desk. Like, it's visually actually something I could do. Whereas before I was very cramped. And it was kind of hard to assemble bigger pieces like this in a way that worked with the camera. You'd be interested? Okay, yeah. Then we can assemble on stream. Absolutely. I'm glad that you brought it up because I was originally just going to do it off camera. But yeah, absolutely. Easy peasy. All right. Six o'clock. One sleeve done. Hi, Mom. Mom, we're finishing my cardigan today. Well, it'll need to be assembled. But all the pieces are going to be done. Why didn't that beat? Yeah. I'm so excited. I was actually going through some of my clothes earlier today. In my closet. Pulling out stuff that either doesn't fit or that I don't like anymore. Like some things, they're nice, but the material no longer feels nice, like on my skin. So I have a couple of things that made a pile for you. Okay, I'm like, if Mom wants it, she can have it, and if not, yeah. Because, like, there's a few shirts I'm like, that fits, but that makes my skin feel terrible now. And it never bothered me before. So, it is what it is. You have the same issue since the limes. It's interesting how things can just, like, change that sort of sensations, I guess. Started watching I Love Lucy. I wish I could have all her clothes. I have a couple of patterns that are based on her outfits that I really want to make. Ooh! That would be so fun. You totally should, Petrichor. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, Patch. I don't know if you can hear him whining. He was good for like up until 5:30. And then I fed, then he was like, hey, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I've been in here too long. Some old-fashioned dresses are so pretty. I agree. And 95% of my dresses are 50 style. I don't have any casual wear. Yeah, except a pair of shorts. Our bodies are weird at what they will accept and won't. Yeah, I donate a lot of my clothes for the same reason. Yeah. And it's funny, there's a part of me that always feels bad about, like, donating clothes that... Or, like, part of me always keeps them in, like, keeps clothes until they're, like, worn out, you know? And then I'll try and repurpose them into something else. But I realized when I wore a dress this last year that I wore on my 30th birthday, and I wore it for my birthday this past year, and I'm like, that's a lot of years I've had this same dress. Like, a lot. And it's not like I need to get rid of it, because I like it still, it's comfortable still, but I also, it's okay if I, like, after many years, I'm like, my style has changed, or, like, I'm allowed to get new things. I don't have to keep the same ones just because they fit still, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense. There's a part of me that feels like that's wasteful to, like, I guess because our society is such a throwaway society, where, like, so many things people end up buying, like, every season, and, like, there's no reason to. But I'm also like, that dress is 8 years old, at least. Current guardians are transporters for things like clothes. Yeah, one thing that I recently, like, the last year or two, have really been, like, reminding myself of is that I don't need to keep anything to make someone else feel good. If that makes sense. Like, I don't need to keep things that I don't want or don't need or don't use because I worry that someone else would feel bad, like, if they had gotten it for me. Or whatever. And it's hard because a lot of times we attach, like, emotional things to inanimate objects, clothing, toys. And we're like, oh no, I can't get rid of this because the person that gave it to me matters. But the item doesn't necessarily. Like, I follow a couple of people on, like, Instagram and Facebook. By the way, I'm done. We were in a serious discussion. We didn't get excited, but it's done. The cardigan pieces are done. I follow some, like, some of them are parents. Some of them are just people trying to like work through things that were like either learned from parents, grandparents, teachers, friends, but like that items are just items. Like I watched this one person who was like, you know, their kid like got upset because they broke like a plate. And the parent was like, "Are you okay? Like, are you hurt?" And the kid was like, "No." Then they're like, "Then it doesn't matter. Like, that's that's an object. Like, yeah, is it a special plate? It was, but it's an object. You're a person and you matter more." And it's like, you know, the other day, I broke a glass and I was originally like, damn it. And then I'm like, okay, who cares? No, like, no one's hurt. Everything's fine. Like, clean up the mess. We can buy another one. Like, it's really not, but and not that anyone ever made me feel bad about breaking stuff. It's just that breaking stuff, I think in a lot of our minds, a lot of people who think like me, it's like so final and you beat yourself up over it. Like, I'll beat the crap out of I'll be such a bully to myself. Like, oh, you're such a klutz. If you had only moved slower or more carefully or more fill in the blank way, like it wouldn't have happened. And because you rushed or because you were distracted, like, okay. And like it's so weird to try and change that like thought process of like you can't be flawed, you can't make mistakes. And yes, hold on. That's so fun. It's important to hold on to the memory than the object. That's actually something when digital cameras became big that helped me a lot growing up as a kid, like to let go of things that like I didn't necessarily need anymore, because I could just take a picture of it. And then for me, having a picture of something it's good because it gives me that visual, like, I guess, trigger sometimes. Like sometimes you forget stuff. And so sometimes seeing something will like trigger the memory. But if you don't have the object anymore, then you can't do that. But if you take a picture of it, then you have a picture, and then you see the picture and you're like, oh yeah, I remember when we did X, Y, and Z and we went fill in the blank place, and it's just as good as having the thing. Looking forward to the assembly? Yeah. I wish I could come to terms with that. My mom in particular likes to gift things and make things for me, and I just don't ask for and don't want. If I got rid of it or donate, I know I will make her feel bad. It's hard. It's really hard to, because you know what it is? It's not even that like it's a parent or a sibling or it's the fact that like someone thought of you and like went out of their way to get something for you. And that's hard to be like to donate. But at the same time, if it's not something that you'll use, I like to try I've kind of like I kind of think almost Toy Story thoughts sometimes, where it's like I tend to be like, no, I don't want to get rid of something because it has feelings and it will feel bad. But at the same time, it might make someone else feel really good. It might make someone else, it might be what someone else needs. And it might be, instead of it sitting in the back of my closet where it's never going to get used because I don't want to make, in your case, your mom feel bad. Instead, I could donate it to someone who would use it daily or use it weekly or use it monthly. And in that way, isn't that a good thing? You know? Everyone is so hard on themselves. Yeah. We have compassion for others but not ourselves. It's, yep. Mm-hmm. Speak to myself as I would to my friend. I'm working on it. I'm working on being nicer to myself. Like the other day I was like, God, you're so, like, I was like stupid. And I was like, no. Like, you're not. You're not. Like, it's okay. And like it's about catching yourself sometimes to be like, no, don't. Would you call someone else stupid for what you just did? No? Okay, then are you stupid or are you human? Cause like Lordy Lou, I'm human and I make a lot of mistakes. Copy those photos, yeah. Cloud backup is great. Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Amazon Photos, and you can store an unlimited amount of photos. I do that, yeah. I humanize everything. Everything is humanized. Someone's junk is someone else's treasure, yeah. Finding things a new home is a fantastic approach. Okay, Patch, I know. You've been such a good boy. He's like, please, Mom. I have to pee. Alright. We finished it before I ran out of ad snoozes, and now the ads are going to play. Wait. Finishes. 1/7. Yellow. Cardigan. Hell yeah. I also... This was last year. Are you the right cat eating that? Yes. I finished this whole thing in less than a year? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! No, it was crochet, which makes it go much quicker. Level of difficulty. I would say this was an easy one. How would I rate this project? This project made me feel happy, relaxed, satisfied, exhausted, frustrated. I would say relaxed. Because it was repetitive. Why am I writing up here? You need one of those? I made a couple of pages like this. I should put it up on my website, like, so that you could buy the pages that I made and, like, print them yourself. So it wouldn't be a bound book like this, but you could print your own and, like, staple it or spiral bound it. I'm waiting till this ad ends. Amount used. I would say, like, hey, that's not yours. So I had 10 of these balls, and I have 3 partial skeins left. So I guess I'll just say about 7 balls. About. I know that ads started. This is what we were getting excited about. Look at that start date. Look at that end date. It took less than a year to finish it. And I'm proud of myself because I get distracted and I do lots of things. If that wasn't obvious by the fact that the cross stitch that I'm working on finishing, I started 3 years ago. Whoops. Camera, please. We're down here. Down here. I don't know if I have any notes. Materials. What are you? Technically. Acrylic. I use photos. I take updated pics every time I do a little bit of that project. Yeah, I'm starting to try and do that more on like Instagram and use like their like highlight feature to keep track of things like that. Helps you stay on track and focus. Yeah. Completing a project is good for mental health. It is. It is. All right. You know what I'll do? I need to get more of this. My double-sided tape. Oh, a project star would be fun in the star jar. Huh. Chat, should we do project stars? Like when I complete a project? I kind of love that. No, I'm just keeping track of that on my phone. James. Okay. Ha! Look at that. Magic. Not a sneeze jar. Yeah, should we use the gold stars from last year? I thought they were over here. Did I bring them? Oh, wait, I know where I have some. Yeah, you get a gold star for finishing. Hang on. And we've done 2 projects. So we'll do 2 stars. We did 1 gumdrop. And yellow cardigan. Not like I'm ever going to open up these stars, but I like to think then that at least it's there. The cats are having post-dinner zoomies, so. I'm not going to see it, but I like knowing I wrote it down, yeah. It will. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing the jar a little bit differently this year. So raids are silver instead of gold. And then we're doing one color per month for the subs. In the past, people could pick whatever color they wanted, but I thought it would be kind of cool to see, like, how many people subbed in this month. So, like, this month is blue. And then I figure we'll start voting on what color to make next month. Oh my god, okay. Let's not, like, crush the star. Someone will find these stars and wonder what Gumdrop and Cardigan are written on paper stars. Yes. Gumdrop. And, like, why there are people's, like, why, or they won't know they're people, but why, like, a star says, seriously, Sharn? Like, who? What? What does this mean? What does it mean? Trying to decode it, but not knowing that it's a username. That's like a Twilight Zone episode. Yeah, they're gonna unfold each and every star thinking that, like, the words are going to end up, like, making a puzzle or something. And yellow cardigan. Look at our jar. Oh, it's so pretty! Okay, we'll put the yellow stars under the silver ones so I don't accidentally fold them up next time we get a raid. Hooray! Well, today was a productive day for me. I built a cabinet. I finished a cardigan in less than a year. My chair squeaks a lot. Alright, well, I now have yarn to wind up. I've got some extra yellow. I'll just put this back in this bag for now. And we'll assemble it next week. And the best part is that I actually finished it in time to be able to wear it this year while it's cold. I mean, I have other sweaters that I haven't worn. I have one other sweater that I made. I have one that I knit, and I haven't worn it. Oops. I did, and I sang that song while I made the cabinet. I was like, cabinets, I'm building cabinets. I may have no sanity left, but it's so worth it. It took me 3 hours. It took me 3 hours. By the end, I was like, I'm done. I'm so done. Everything hurts. Alrighty. Let me see who's on. Because last time that I checked was a while ago. I'm so excited for Doc's stream tonight. What's he doing tonight? Is he doing something special? Oh, Stardew! Yes! I really like that mod. I'm gonna have to download it. That's so cool. If you guys missed it, Doc, I think one of his mods found a mod for Stardew Valley that gives the dateable characters speaking voices. And it's not AI. They actually hired real people to do all the voiceover. Because, like, that was my initial... I was like, oh, no. It's gonna be, like, all AI stuff. And nope. Yeah, it's a really cool mod. I should take... I'm like, I should take these off of this star jar. Because this was 2025. When I couldn't put gems on my face because I had hives. Makes me want to marry Harvey for a 5th time. You're so real for that. James and I realized that we ended up, like, marrying basically each other in that game. Because Harvey does amateur radio. And James does amateur radio. Yeah. Alright. That is going to do it for us today. Thank you all for being here. For stream. We got so much stuff done. I hope that you have a wonderful rest. Oh, it's Dedenne! What a cutie Pokemon! I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. Remember to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember you are loved. I will see you all tomorrow. We're Animal Crossing tomorrow. Chat, get ready. We're going to be building and I don't know, maybe hunting for... I have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow. We're Animal Crossing, though. On our brand new island. So, be here. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Okay. Let's go on a raid. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye! Okay, my first raid target didn't work. Sorry about the delay there. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow. We're gonna go to the aquarium. Let's go to the aquarium. We're looking at the bay today. So this is always fun. Okay, bye.